The Nobel Prize was awarded to 3 scientists for discovering a magic molecule. A molecule that improves heart health by preventing and slowing heart disease, by lowering blood pressure, and even supporting the immune system by fighting off viruses and bacteria. It helps athletes with building their endurance so they can run faster and work out longer. So, what is this magic molecule? It is a colorless, odorless gas that has a half-life of just 0.5 seconds, which means its quantity reduces by 50% at the blink of an eye. As you watch this video, if you are not already a subscriber to our channel, please click the subscribe button to support us. It really makes a difference for us to create good video content. What are the benefits of nitric oxide? The first benefit is that nitric oxide dilates blood vessels. Here you can see as the heart pumps, it requires expansion and contraction of the arteries, or blood vessels, as the blood flows in and out of the heart. The function of nitric oxide here is to signal how much to expand and contract depending on blood flow. The endothelium layer is a thin layer that is located in the inner layer of arteries and is surrounded by arterial muscles. The plaque buildup inside the artery causes heart attacks. If the artery contracts more than needed, it can even stop the blood flow and cause angina or chest pain. This is where nitric oxide becomes so critical, because it makes the blood vessels more elastic by expanding it to allow more blood flow to the heart. That's why when patients have chest pain, they are given nitroglycerin, which expands the blood vessels by releasing nitric oxide. Nitric oxide also lowers the blood pressure by expanding the blood vessels and allowing blood to flow freely. The second key benefit of nitric oxide is that it also supports the immune system and defends against viruses and bacterial infections. A high concentration of nitric oxide in the nasal passages kills pathogens like viruses that enter through the nose. Our body's ability to produce nitric oxide decreases dramatically with age. By age 40, we lose 50%, and by age 60, we lose 85%. This explains why we are more prone to heart disease and stroke as we age, because nitric oxide is so vital for adequate blood supply to organs. So, how do you increase nitric oxide production? There are 3 best ways to do that. First and easiest way is to eat nitrate-rich foods. One of the best sources of nitrate-rich foods are plant-based foods, mainly leafy greens such as spinach, kale, bok choy, moringa leaf, and many other leafy greens that are locally grown in your region. Vegetables such as cabbage and beet root, and fruits such as pomegranate and watermelon are also rich sources of nitrates. So how does nitrate that you eat become nitric oxide? Here are the steps. When you eat foods rich in nitrates, such as spinach, they turn into nitrite when combined with saliva and beneficial bacteria in our mouth as we chew the food. This beneficial bacteria helps to convert nitrates in food to nitrites. Then, when the food reaches the stomach, it gets converted to nitric oxide by digestion with gastric juice. A second way to increase nitric oxide is through exercise. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry showed exercise increases nitric oxide production. In this study, they selected 41 people and measured their nitric oxide levels after exercise. Exercises were done using a stationary bicycle for 1 hour a day, 5 times per week for 4 weeks. The exercise intensity was moderate, and they found that exercise increased nitric oxide in their body and decreased diastolic blood pressure. A third way to increase nitric oxide in your body is through nasal breathing. It sounds so simple where we breathe through the nose, but the nasal cilia helps with nitric oxide production. Studies have shown that breathing through the mouth does not increase nitric oxide. A study published in the Thorax Medical Journal has shown that nitric oxide produced through nasal breathing dilates the blood vessels. Another way to increase nitric oxide production is through a special type of yogic breathing called hummingbee breath. If you are interested in knowing more about this, please click the link in the description section below. Let's review the key takeaways. Nitric oxide is so important to heart health and overall health because it dilates the blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely to organs. Increasing intake of leafy green foods, exercise, and nasal breathing are the best ways to increase nitric oxide production in the body. I would like to hear your thoughts about this topic, and also, if you want to see any other video from us on any topic that interests you, please mention it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please click the subscribe button to support us so we can add more content every week. Thank you for watching!